house. My subsequent evidence will be that the first accused person was here on the evening of 19. On the evening of 19, he arrived at about 4, and he was in company of another witness I'll be referring to, known as Jennings. So they were seated here and taking, this is a social place. So patrols are there, so they were on a table within that place. Subsequently, they were joined by another group. I'll be referring to somebody known as Juju and another one known as Terian Chebet. They shared a table. At the end of, up to about 8, the first accused person who had the car that belonged to second accused person who had the car that belonged to first accused person, about the first accused person who had the car belonged to the second accused person, at around 8, excused himself and said he wanted to go and meet somebody. To those he was with, he said he's going for a meeting. So they entered into the car of the second accused person, which was being driven by that Jennings up to some point. But they left here. Here, I'll be referring to a bill of, he paid a bill of about 3,000. And left some friends of theirs on the table. So the distance between here and where we have come from is about 400 meters, not very far off, about. I'm just saying about 400 meters. But what was of interest is the urgency with which he left, because on his table he was taking some whiskey. So that he did not wait to finish it. So he left in form of a half. That will come in my evidence. So from here, then they proceeded to. My evidence will be that Jennings was driving the car. So as they were moving out of this place, the first accused person changed into the car zone. Originally, while he was here, he was putting on a short, a pair of browny short, and a red cap. He had a red cap on, a brown short, and a t-shirt. Then, as they were driving out of this place, he put on. He had a luggage, a bag, on the rear seat of the car. So he removed the white kanzo and put it on, and also a jacket. It's not a jacket. It's kind of a coat. It's a coat. So he put it on. He was taken up to some point where he informed this Jennings to drop him. He then took a taxi. It is this taxi that he used to drive him to that point. So I think for now, that is all. I just wanted to indicate that it is immediately he left here that he went. This is the last point he was before he went to our primary scene. There was, but we were informed when, remember I had said, we took over. By the time we took over, we made a request to be supplied with the CCTV. Unfortunately, we were informed they overwrite after 1 week. That is the information that we got, so that we were not able to get one. But as to whether he was here or not, we have our extra evidence that we will provide to court to show that the accused person, accused number 1, was actually present here. And generally what they say that, they serve a lot of people. They could not particularly remember who, because in one sitting they serve more than quite a number. And because that information, we had even actually did a letter. We did a letter to this, supplied with the CCTV, to be supplied with the CCTV officially. And we got a reply to the effect that it's not working. So up to that point, we saw just giving evidence of CCTV not working will not really assist so much. But the waiter said patrons are so many here. Probably they could not remember individual. But we had witnesses, we had independent witnesses who were seated with the first accused on the same table, with whom they spent time, who really confirmed to us that the first accused person was here up to around 8 p.m. of the 19th September 2018, when they left here to the primary scene. Later, and they will show it to the court. At this area, the only camera, you know, IC3 is all about cameras that are mounted on the roads. We don't have an IC3 camera within here. The nearest IC3 camera that is within this vicinity is around the other side, slightly away from here.